morning, Corton. And good morning, Book.
Good morning, Paige. How are you today?
I'm great. Welcome back to Book Center. We're live from a new location.
Isn't this great? In the teacher's lounge?
Just amazing.
Nice, relaxed, comfortable atmosphere to talk about some sports and some books.
That's what I was thinking. What a great place to sit down and read a book.
It's great. It's great. How about the excitement around Corton's hallways for this tournament?
Wow, has it been an exciting week last week?
It really has.
The talk, I mean, I don't know how many kids came up to you, but they were telling me about the matchups and who they were going to vote for and who they thought would move on.
A lot of conversations about books, which is what we want.
That is definitely.
And how about all those door decorations?
Wow. And
they are amazing.
Just decorations in general.
Yeah. I mean, some don't have door decorations. Some teachers chose to do like bulletin board decorations, like Miss Wyatt, I think. She has
still amazing quotes, though very inspirational.
Some great character things up there, I noticed. You know, every time I walk by the board, I'm just inspired to show good character.
Great job.
Thanks, Miss Wyatt, for that.
Yeah, great job by everyone. Well, I think we need to get to who's moving on to the Final Four.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. Final Four.
This was really close. At least in K2, I had
we had only one close game, but yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with K2 if that's all right.
Go for it. I'm going to have some coffee.
Okay, well, in our K2 bracket, we had Flat Stanley going up against Scaredy Squirrel. And I know in your professional opinion, you thought Scaredy Squirrel should move on to the Final Four.
I think Scaredy Squirrel should go all the way in this tournament.
Well, good news for you. Scaredy Squirrel moves on. Yes. Flat Stanley is no longer a part of the K2 bracket.
I mean, that's unfortunate, but that's what happens late in these brackets. Some big guys have to go down.
Well, and Scaredy Squirrel, I think everybody enjoys. Makes you laugh. It's a feel-good story.
It's a fun story.
It's a
fun book for all ages.
Our next matchup was not so close.
No.
The Dr. Seuss series of books, all of his books, going against the Magic Treehouse, Jack and Annie and their magic.
Oh.
Dr. Seuss overwhelmingly, 139 to 77.
They finally ran out of magic.
They ran out of magic. They're going to the bench. So Dr. Seuss will move on.
Yeah.
We then had our Piggy and Elephant. I know you keep saying that Elephant might lose his way.
Short memories. I can't remember. He remembers all those plays.
I know. Versus Fly Guy.
Yeah.
Not so close.
Doesn't know. That was a bad
Not
game.
close.
Yeah.
157 votes for Piggy and Elephant. Moving on to the Final Four. Took Fly Guy out 60 points only. So, or votes. Points, votes. Same thing.
Yeah.
And then our last matchup was the Froggy series versus Pigeon and my beloved Froggy, who gets red in the face when he gets nervous.
Aww.
Too nervous. He doesn't make it on to the next round. Pigeon moves on. But I have something to tell you, Book.
What, Paige?
This next round.
Yeah.
I don't know how the kids are going to choose.
Oh, what's happening?
I think they might need to reread the books to make a informed decision.
Yeah, what are the matchups?
Scaredy Squirrel goes head to head with Piggy and Elephant books.
I still like Scaredy Squirrel.
I know, but they're both these cute little characters. They both just have all these weird problems.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Piggy and Elephant did score a lot of points.
Yeah.
They did score a lot of points.
Yes, they did. 157. More so than Scaredy Squirrel. But
yeah, they scored the most points in that whole round.
Yeah. And then the last matchup, Dr. Seuss is going up against Pigeon. Also high scoring. Dr. Seuss was 139 and Pigeon was 155.
I'm actually surprised Dr. Seuss didn't score the most points in that round. I would think Dr. Seuss would score the most points.
Pigeon is obviously one that K2 loves. So,
have you tried this coffee, by the way?
I haven't yet. I've been
delicious.
chatting, but it smells just amazing. My suggestion to the K2 students is to reread and then decide.
I think they should.
Because get themselves familiar with the characters again before you can just take somebody out. Because the next round is the finals.
Vote responsibly is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Read
responsibly.
And read responsibly.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so that's my matchup.
All right. I think that's going to be a really exciting round for you, lower L.
So, Book,
folks.
what happened with you guys? It sounds like you guys were really close.
Paige, you know what? I'm going to go out of order here because I'm going to save the best matchup that we had for last.
I can only imagine.
We had some blowouts, so we had a lot of points scored in this round. So let me start with the Wonder versus Mighty Miss Malone matchup.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know, no surprise to me, Wonder beat them pretty badly.
Really?
130 to 81.
Seems like Wonder's on fire in
Wonder.
March.
It's a really popular book now, you know. We talked about that. It was a newcomer.
Yeah.
Has a lot of new followers. Yeah.
But it seems like it's one that all the kids like.
They really do. It's such a good story. Such a great story. And then, we had Harry Potter against the Giving Tree.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. Harry Potter, the whole series
I know.
takes on this little lonely picture book.
Right?
I don't know.
Well, Giving Tree beat them 144 to 69.
No.
Yeah. Giving Tree is in this to win it.
Giving Tree is that book
Yeah.
that nobody really saw
Yeah.
coming in March, but
Yeah.
just keeps inching through.
And we have a little surprise for you Giving Tree fans in a few minutes, so just hang tight.
Hang tight.
How about the Powerless and Out of My Mind matchup? Out of My Mind beat them by 101 points.
All right.
153 to 52.
That's the book that I've been kind of
Out of
pushing
My
for.
Mind?
Yeah. It's my favorite.
That's a powerhouse in this bracket, that's for sure. And then the most interesting matchup we had.
What was it?
Hunger Games versus Percy Jackson. I remember when I told my class about this matchup, they were just in agony that they had to pick one of
That
these
they
two
had
books.
to make a choice.
It was tough. Poor Elena Valle, I remember just looking at her face. She was
Oh,
like,
no.
Mr. Smith, how could you do this to me?
It's not us.
No.
We just report the news.
Right?
The kids are the ones that vote.
Right? So anyway, she voted. And here's interesting. In Mrs. Twomey's class, for example, they had a tie, 11 to 11, and they had to have a tiebreaker in overtime.
Whoa.
And then when I counted up all the votes from all the classes,
Yes.
a tie.
Never's happened.
It's never happened. 101 to 101.
So what do we do then?
Well, I had to make an executive decision,
Okay.
and I pulled just a random betting slip out of the pile,
Okay.
and whichever one won that slip,
Was the book
Was the
that
winner.
moves on.
Hunger Games moves on.
Hunger Games.
Yes. Hunger Games moves on.
Man.
Oh. So now, here's our matchups for next round.
Yeah, let's hear them for next round.
You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Hunger Games versus Wonder.
Whoa. Whoa.
I know. And then, in our other matchup, in our final four,
Don't say it. I know what you're going to say. Don't say it.
The Giving Tree versus Out of My Mind.
No.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
I would have to reread both books.
And those are both two teams that score a lot of points and play a lot of good defense.
Right.
I mean, The Giving Tree scored 144 and Out of My Mind scored 153.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know what's going to happen in that game.
All right. So, I heard that we may have a surprise guest.
Yes, I mentioned there's a little surprise for our guests.
Oh, I can't wait to
We
see
actually
who's
have our
coming
first live interview with one of the books.
Bring them in.
The Giving Tree. Come on in, Giving Tree. So Giving Tree, tell me about that last matchup you had with Harry Potter. You did a lot better than a lot of people expected you to. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, wow, yeah, you're right. We thought they'd have a lot more offense too, but you really just shut down that powerful offense of Harry Potter. So looking ahead to the next round, Giving Tree, how do you think your team's going to perform against Out of My Mind?
Good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, true. You guys are both very high-powered offenses. I mentioned that earlier. How are you going to shut down their big man?
A lot more pages, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. All right, you know what? Giving Tree, well, good luck to you in the Final Four. I'm sorry, did you have any questions, Paige?
I mean, my one question would be, how does it feel to be the only picture book left in the bracket, going up against these big powerhouse chapter books?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I didn't give you much of a chance the first round, Giving Tree. Why don't you speak to that? Yeah.
Very well put.
That's
Very well put.
That's really true. You know what? Good luck to you. I think Corton's really pulling for you in the next round. You guys have picked up a lot of steam. You have a lot of favorites. A lot of fans, I mean. You're a fan favorite for sure. So, good luck to you, Giving Tree. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, getting up this early and
yes,
coming
it's
in.
so early. And we didn't offer you any coffee. I'm sorry.
Next time
We'll make sure we have a nice cup of coffee for you, Giving Tree. All right, thanks for visiting.
Well, Book,
Yes,
I think
Paige.
that's our morning show. Wasn't it fun getting up this early, just chatting about the brackets?
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this. It's time to talk about all the excitement about these books and things to come. This Final Four is going to be so exciting.
Final Four. That means the championship will be played next week.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
So exciting.
Do you have any favorites from your bracket? Who thinks going to make it?
Well, I love Scaredy Squirrel, and I'm really, also thinking maybe Dr. Seuss. That'll be like my
Scaredy
final
Squirrel,
two, I think.
yeah.
But we'll see. What about you?
Yeah, I really feel like it's going to be the Giving Tree versus the Hunger Games.
Ooh, how do you even compare those two? But
Yeah,
that's what
I don't
happens
know.
in March.
I don't know. We'll
Well,
see.
from Book Center, I'm Paige Newberry,
And I'm Book Caldecott. Stay literate, Birmingham.
and we'll see you next week.